So can you recognize the elements in our equation? Well, the element here is just carbon. It's just a carbon element, and lead. So the oxidation state for carbon is going to be 0, and oxidation state for lead is also going to be 0 as well. Okay, now we're going to break apart our lead oxide. So if I work backwards, you guys should already know what is the charge on the oxygen ion or oxide ion by this point. So thinking back to your topic of bonding, oxide ion has a 2 minus charge because it's in group 6. So now you can use that piece of information to figure out what is the charge on lead. If this is 2 minus, I only have one lead atom, one lead ion here. So if this is 2 minus, the charges must cancel out. Overall, lead must be 2 plus. So I can go ahead and write those oxidation states on my equation. So lead is 2 plus, oxygen is minus 2. Okay, what about your carbon dioxide here? I can use the same principles. I'm going to use oxide ion. Remember, it's 2 minus. But how many oxide ions do you have? Do you have 2 lots of oxide ions? So I'm going to have another oxide ion. So these are my minus charges. So I need to now figure out the charge on my carbon. Charge on your carbon in this scenario is going to be +4. I mean, in reality, it's not going to be a case like this because this is covalent bonding. So it's not necessarily going to have charges, but it's just to figure out the oxidation states and help you work out what they might be and get you into the practice of doing them. But in this case, it wouldn't exist like this anyway because it's a covalent bond. Whereas here, lead oxide, this is ionic bonding because you have a metal and a non-metal. So let's have a look at lead has gone from +2 to 0. It was 2 plus to begin with, and it had to gain 2 negative electrons to become neutral overall. So is it reduction or is it showing oxidation? Well, because it's gained 2 electrons, we know oil rig, reduction is gain of electrons. So here, lead is showing reduction. You can see that the oxidation state of oxygen hasn't changed, so that's kind of irrelevant for us right now. What about carbon? Carbon has gone from 0 to +4. So in this case, carbon has lost electrons to become positive charge overall. So according to oil rig, oxidation is loss of electrons. So carbon has become oxidized.